So the real question is, was Good Time a good time? Yeah. Okay, I'll shut the hell up. Hey, what's up, you guys? Film Fan 0599 here again, and today we're going to review Good Time. So Good Time stars Robert Pattinson. What this film is basically about, it's about, these two brothers. They get, they rob a bank and stuff like that, and one of the brothers gets caught, and the other brother is, free. He's trying to, kind of run away from the police and stuff like that, but he wants to break his brother out. Let's just say some things don't go as planned and some shenanigans ensue. So, what did I think of Good Time? Now, going into Good Time, I was actually somewhat intrigued by it. I will admit I was somewhat intrigued, even though, I'm not the hugest fan of course, A24. They're not really that great of a studio to me, but I did have some interest in this movie because it did look like it could be a really interesting thriller. And I gotta say, I loved Good Time. Good Time is indeed a very interesting thriller. I did enjoy Good Time. It's great. I loved this movie. It's so fantastic. It really is. It really caught me by surprise of actually how great this movie was, honestly. I really loved Good Time. It is a fantastic film. So, let's get into my positives with Good Time. And my positives are, first being the acting. I thought the acting was actually really good in this movie. I thought everyone did a fantastic job in the film. Everyone was really great. Robert Pattinson probably gives the best performance of his entire career in this movie. He was fantastic. I loved him in the film. He gave such a, kind of raw and gritty performance, as his character, and that's what I really liked about him. He brought just that pure kind of rawness to his character. I love that a lot, and he did a really fantastic job in the film. He was great. Seriously, Robert Pattinson did a really fantastic job of the movie. And everyone else was really great too. Like, one of the directors actually is in the movie. He plays Robert Pattinson's brother in the film. He was really good. I thought he did a solid job of the movie. And, this other guy that kind of we get introduced to a little bit later on, he was really good too. I thought the actor that played him was pretty solid. So yeah, the acting is really good in this movie. I thought everyone did a really great job, especially Robert Pattinson, who really does give the best performance in the entire film. I thought everyone did a really astounding job. What I love about this movie is that it's a character study movie. It really focuses on this one character of, Robert Pattinson, who doesn't really, he's just a scumbag. There's no, kind of much easier way to play he's a scumbag. That's what he is in this movie, There's nothing that makes him go, it's not like he's doing this for a good purpose or whatever. He's not. He's just a scumbag. And I like how they don't gloss that over. He's just a scumbag, and that's what he is. And that's what I kind of like about this movie. And Robert Pattinson, like I said, does a really great job of portraying that. I just really like how this story really focuses on characters, and it's really great. I really like how they kind of, really do focus on characters in this film, and it is honestly really interesting. Like I said, the movie is a thriller, and yeah, this movie is really intense. At a lot of points during the film does this movie get really intense, and honestly had me at the edge of my seat. There are some moments in this movie where I was like, man, whoa, I was really, taken by surprise. There are a lot of moments like that in this movie that I thought were really intense, and, the thrills are great. I really did think they did a good job of leaving you on the edge of your seat and really wondering what was going to happen next. Like I said, I love the raw and gritty feel that this movie has. This is sickening, this movie. That's what this is. This is just pure, just sickening. And the atmosphere really helps a lot with the movie. Really, this has, kind of the atmosphere with it is very dirty, very, kind of bleak. It really helps with the kind of raw and gritty feel with this movie. And I love just the kind of, I want to say like neon type of like lighting and stuff like that. Just kind of the bleak kind of feeling it has, and really adds to the raw and gritty feel with this movie. And I actually like that a lot. It really added to the atmosphere and the overall tone with the film. The soundtrack is great too. I love the soundtrack to this movie. Like, I really love the score to it. It's so fantastic. Definitely, the music does add a lot to the scenes that is presented in. I really do love that a lot. The music is quite fantastic in this film. The writing is really great too. I really did think the writing was fantastic in the movie. It really is. I really thought a lot of the dialogue that was, given to a lot of the characters were great. I really loved the writing with this film. The directing is marvelous. I love the directing with this movie. Definitely one of the best directed films of the year. Like, seriously, like I said, really just, like I keep on saying, the directors, I should say, really make it feel raw and gritty with their directing style, almost kind of documentary-esque at points during this movie. Like, they really make you feel like you were there. Like, this is not a movie. This is kind of like, this is actually happening. And I think they actually do a really solid job with that, and it's really great. Like, I love the documentary-esque directing that they do with this film. It's really well shot. Editing is great. I really love the editing with this film. The cinematography is gorgeous. I love the cinematography with this movie. Seriously, I do think the cinematography is absolutely fantastic with this film. So yeah, the directing is really great. I really love the directing with this film. Like I said, really makes it feel, the directors really make it feel so raw and gritty with this movie with their directing style, and they do a really fantastic job with that in the film. And the pacing is really great too. Like, the movie's only an hour and 41 minutes, and it just kind of flies by. Like, not like rushing, but like, it kind of just moves at a nice, natural pace. There was never a time, honestly, I was bored with this movie. I was interested to see where this movie would go next. There was really never a time I was like, okay, kind of speed it up a bit. No, there was never a time like that. I was honestly really interested in this film throughout the entirety of it. But there is one negative that I do have with this film. I will say this, the finale, to me at least, was kind of rushed. I want to say, it was kind of rushed, the finale. I was like, okay, they are rushing the finale just a little bit. I felt like they could have built up the finale a little bit more and then have it happen. I wouldn't have minded if this movie was a little bit longer, so they could build the finale just a little bit more. But I just felt like the finale was just a tad bit rushed. I think they could have just done a little bit better with it. Wasn't bad or anything. I just felt like they kind of rushed through the finale a bit, which, I honestly thought they could have just done a little bit better. So, yeah. That's really my only negative with this movie. Besides that, I was really surprised of how great this movie was. I'm not gonna lie. I really was. And it was really fantastic. This is honestly one of my favorite movies of the year so far. Good Time is a fantastic thriller. So it's time for my official grade on Good Time, and my official grade on Good Time is an A. Fantastic movie, man. If you have not seen Good Time yet, go see it. Good Time is phenomenal. I loved Good Time so much. It's almost near perfect movie to me. I loved Good Time. It is such a great, fantastic thriller that is very raw, very gritty. It has a fantastic performance from Robert Pattinson. Seriously. Phenomenal film. If you haven't seen Good Time, definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. It's so incredible. Definitely deserves an A. So, if you have seen Good Time, what did you think of it? Leave in the comment section below. And I'm FilmFan0599, and we will see you about later. Peace.